Hello Steelers, and welcome to this bench report. Another one, another week, another dollar, I guess. Is that right? It's been a bit of a busy week this week, actually. I didn't think it was, and then everything suddenly slotted into place pretty quickly over the week itself. One of the first things I've been working on was some jungle terrain, which I'm kind of waiting for for some palm trees to arrive before I can finish these off, but they are pretty much ready to go. I've made a few smaller pieces and I've got the biscuit pieces left. Really, I'm just waiting for the palm trees to arrive. They should be here in the next couple of weeks. They are coming from China, so they're going to take a while to arrive. But yeah, I've got them to a good stage that I'm happy with. And they'll take a couple of hours just to finish off, and then they're done. And I can add more jungle terrain to my table. Along with other jungle stuff as well, I've been experimenting with the old jungle huts from Sarissa that I've got. I was never really happy with the roofs, and then I looked at the Sarissa's website, and on their website, their jungle huts have got much better roofs than the actual models, but they don't sell tile packs for those particular those ones. So I asked Sarissa, the guys at Sarissa, how they did them. I had a bit of an idea, but I just wanted to get confirmation, and they said it's basically paper cut into strips and then sliced up into tiny pieces and then just added. And I've done it with this older piece here that I've got here, which should be appearing on screen right now, and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. I might put a couple of different colours on the actual roofs themselves, but I'm going to do this with the rest of them as well, just to tart them all up a little bit. I've also got some corrugated iron sheeting coming, not massive, but scale model size iron sheeting coming for the other ones as well, just to mix it up a little bit. So that's just something that is on its way, and it's going to be an ongoing thing that I'll just revisit them and just make them a little bit better, I think, really. The other thing that I got as well this week, ages ago, back around Christmas time when I was starting the Algy Pulls It Off stuff, I designed some cards through Artscow, and I actually ordered some as well, and they turned up. So I've got some here are the British ones, just to give you an idea of them. I've got 3 packs. Because what I did, I've put the packs together, so you got a lot of cards in there. Let's see if I can show you these better. So individual aircraft, moving and fire cards, and then I've also got a load of aces or characters as well, cards, and then obviously they've all got the same back as well on them there. You can see it says Algy Pulls It Off. I'll put a link to these in the description below, but be warned, they are quite expensive. And I got 3 of them. I almost daren't tell you how much it costed, but it was about $75 to get 3 packs, but that was including postage. So I got the British, I got the French, and I got the Germans. If you do buy these, you would only need a pack of British or a pack of French and the pack of Germans, because I've done it so that some of the cards kind of they fall into each other. That's the wrong way to describe it, but there's some cards in the German pack that you'll need that are basic cards, and there's some cards I put all the altitude bonus and things like that, and the blank card and stuff in the German pack, so you'll need the German pack, and obviously Germans versus French or British anyway, so you only either need the French or the British, but you will need the Germans as well, just to get the full set of cards, really. And speaking of Algy, I've actually got to a great point with my 1300th aircraft. So this week I managed to do some Roland D2s for the Germans, and I also did some Albatross C1s as well, to finish off the German smaller aircraft at least. Over on the other side of the wire, I did the RE8 for the RFC, some DH5s, some BE2Es, the later version of the BE2C, but I also did the Zeppelin Strachan as well, the massive aircraft. Again, these should all be appearing on the screen as I'm speaking right now. And then finally I did the a little Blériot 9, which Jim had sent through as a little surprise at the bottom of the box. So literally I have finished them all. So for the next couple of minutes, this is the entire collection of the aircraft. I've put them all out and I've filmed them. So enjoy this for the next couple of minutes and I'll be back in a second. So I'm very pleased that that's finished. It's a huge collection. I will probably never need another aircraft now for the rest of my life. I can play Algy all the way from 1915 through to 1918 with no problems, with plenty of choices for the battles and stuff. And speaking of which, Lard Workshop in Nottingham. Can't remember the exact dates. I'll find them out. The exact dates later in this year. I said I'd run a game of Algy, pulls it off, so I'm going to take my stuff down, and that'll be nice to have a multiplayer game of it. You can either take one plane each or 3 planes each or whatever, and have lots of people zipping about doing crazy stuff. But that's for the future. Also in the post as well, I actually ordered them. I've been speaking to Paul from Sabotaged last week, and the post just came just too late. I think it came on Monday when I recorded the video on Sunday, but he sent a load of the gardens. I think I'd spoken about these before. There's about 16 17 of these. I think a couple of double ones as well. You can see a couple have got sheds in the things. Some are blank as well, so they will fit perfectly with the buildings that I'm working on, the 3D printer buildings, of which I also painted a ruined one of them as well, which I managed to get finished for the game that we had on Thursday at the club, which was great. It was a game of Chain of Command with Gary's US Paras getting their arses handed to them by Lee's Germans. And I thought the game, because the Paras did so bad in it, I thought what I'll do is I'll set it up again on Friday, because I had Friday off because I'd worked earlier in the week. I'll set up the game again and I'll see if the Paras can do any better. And do you know what? They did. I also filmed the game as well, so do look out for that. That'll be out in, probably a couple of months from this point, but it will be coming out at some point. So keep an eye out for that. It was a very good game. Could have gone either way. And also in the post as well, or actually released this week by Wrightsvitz Press, the Two Fat Lardies, is the 1944 The Battle for Normandy PDF. This is for O Group, and it's got new battalions in it, 6 battalions I think, and also 6 scenarios as well, with orders of battles and things in it, and a few extra rules for Normandy, and also just some clarifications of the rules. I got this printed at Docs Direct, so this only took a couple of days to come through. Cost me about 10 quid, so I just got that done, just because I prefer to read actual books rather than PDFs. I find it difficult to read PDFs, especially rules anyway, for some reason. I might actually get a small tablet reader, that might help things, but right now, the way it is, I can't really read them on the screen. But enough of my my lack of reading abilities. It's a great little book, but I have actually done a review of this, so that is going to come out. That's going to come out this week actually, because I just put that together. I thought I'll strike while the iron is hot, while it's still fresh in people's minds, and that will be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. Patreons we'll get an early review of it on Monday, I would think. So if you want to see that, become a Patreon. Speaking of which, or at least kind of, around the same ways, I had the appeal for the Ukrainian Red Cross to buy Storm and Steel T-shirts through my Redbubble. What's it called? Account. Over there I'm called Terminal Tees because I set it up ages ago, long before I thought of doing it as a Storm of Steel thing. And unfortunately at Redbubble you can't change the name of the account once you've got it. So it is Terminal Tees, that is me. I have put the Storm of Steel symbol up there. Links are in the description. But I said I would match any profit that I made from any of the sales of T-shirts for Storm of Steel over to give to the Ukrainian Red Cross, International Red Cross appeal. And true to my word, my profits actually, after I decided not just to do it with the Storm of Steel T-shirts, which was basically everything I sold on Redbubble, and I made about £20, 18 pence I think it was, because I make about £3 on each T-shirt. Well, it depends on which T-shirt people buy or what clothing or apparel people buy, but I made £20, 18, so double that to £40.50. I upped it to £41, and you should be able to see that on the screen. There is evidence there of the money being sold. Now I'm going to do that until the war in Ukraine ends. I will probably do it each week or every couple of weeks. So please, if you want to help, if you want to put some money in, do so just by buying a Storm of Steel T-shirt. I know James Cuts had not only bought a T-shirt, but he also donated 10 quid extra as well to the Ukrainian Red Cross fund. So you get something out of it. I put some money into something. You know, everyone's a winner at the end of the day. And that, as I said, that goes across the entire board for all my Redbubble sales. So have a look at the other T-shirts and things I've got in my shop over there. There might be some other designs that you like. There's a few Wargaming and Second World War, First World War stuff in there as well. So just have a look, and if there's anything you like, I'll put all the profits into the Ukrainian Red Cross Fund. I think that's probably as much as I can say this week. I'm pretty much on top of everything. I've great to have finished off the 3D aircraft, and I'll probably now be concentrating more on these printed buildings just to get these done and out of the way. I've still got the Brunswickers to tackle. I've still got those Hungarians for the Second World War to tackle as well, and I've also, now we've got the Normandy book for O Group. I'm thinking about putting together an American force for that specifically, because I've got a box of Plastic Soldier Company Americans. So that's probably me settled up for the next good few months. And also the jungle stuff as well. I'm just going to upgrade that lot as well. So it's kind of a bit of an upgrade. It's I'm going to tackle. I'm probably not going to be buying too much new stuff in. I'm just going to be tackling the stuff that I've already got and trying to work away on that lead and plastic mounting. So thanks for that. If you've enjoyed this little chat again, just hit that like button or hit that dislike button, as somebody seems to continually do. There's always one dislike on these videos. I don't know who it is, but somebody has got it in for me on when it comes to these. So if you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Drop me a comment, and I will see you in the next bench report. And just before I go, just to remind you, there is a Storm of Steel Facebook group you can join. If you just hit the join button, I will approve you. Usually within an hour or so of you hitting it whenever I see the notification. And also like me on Facebook as well, on the Storm of Steel Facebook page as well. And also, if you want to help the channel out, you can become a Patreon. You can also become buy me a Ko-fi if you don't want to pay over a certain amount of time, or you can also become a member of the channel. And all the money that I make from these various ventures will go straight back into making more and more videos and making better content. So again, I will say goodbye at that point. So thanks for watching.